Oh, you're too close. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't believe you just did that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And I still didn't touch it.
All right. Oh my God.
I'm wet.
All right. Do we need to go back to the room?
My outfit. I don't have other pants. But yes. I do have other shoes. Alright, I think this is considered the Bluffs walk. But honestly, I'm not sure. Oh, that's a nice spot for a picture. Aw, who doesn't need fancy groceries? I need fancy groceries. Sconset Market closed for season. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Here's the square here in Sconset. Here's some video of the little houses here around in Sconset. Like, they're so cute, and it reminds me almost of something, I don't know, like in Europe, England, Ireland, I don't know. Here's the little town square, but like, look at the size of this tiny little place right here. Look how small they are. They're barely taller than that car. So cute, though. That's awesome. We are attempting to find the Bluff Walk. I'm just saying, they look like hobbit houses. Trail. I imagine in the summer this sucks for the people who live here, but I'm really excited to be on the Bluff Trails. Look at this view. Here's another library. There's a lot of stuff in the libraries today. So these are nice chairs looking out here. And I feel so crazy being here. Although I do feel like I have the perfect couple vibe happening here. Love going through hedges. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's cute. Oof. Yeah, got a little spooky up here. This path is a mile and something long and it leads to like a lighthouse or something. We will not be walking that long, but I definitely want to get a good feel for having walked on the bluffs. What? Look at this. Look at this, like one scenic picture after another. This is like quintessential New England to me. It's really windy up here by the lighthouse. 1850. It's very windy up here. I'm dying. And if you remember correctly, the bottom half of my legs are wet, as are my shoes. This was the original site. We thought it was up there, but it's way back here. Here's a little signage here, just so you know what you're looking at. Friend, you wouldn't be happy I was standing here. But I kind of want to go down there and get some of those shells. They're huge.
You wouldn't die if you fell. You wouldn't die if you fell. Get up there.
All right, Wauwinet Inn is at the end of the island where you can go up to the very tip. You can go down that way to what's called Gray Point, but you have to drive on the ocean. You gotta drive on the beach and you gotta reduce your tires to go down that way. Although I don't know that he did. But in here is a restaurant called Toppers, and that was also a restaurant in one of the Ellen books. So I'm gonna go see how far in this place I can get.
It's empty.
Of course it's empty. Here's the inside.
It's very quaint.
Yeah.
That is a tiny little lobby.
Ooh, we found a little path along the side. We're probably gonna get arrested. Oh, it's just gonna go to the back. We're gonna still go look. Maybe that gate opens. Ooh, that's gonna be so pretty. Maybe the gate is open. Yay me! How fun is that? Gosh, this is so pretty. Very pretty. And there's the back of the hotel.
That is very pretty.
Yeah. Alrighty, we are just up the road at the Shipwreck Museum. Look at that, it's got a light. Pretty. My feet are still a little wet, but my pants have dried. Thank you, Lululemon. I'm gonna get me a picture in that boat when I get back out of here. This is where we heard to get lobster tacos. It's a new thing for me, but we're gonna do it.
Some more clam chowder.
More clam chowder.
This is the Tucker Nut and lobster roll.
That's funny. Alright, we're heading back out to the beach we were at last night because I forgot you could see Tuckernuck from the end point there. And I want to go see Tuckernuck. Since I'll never be able to actually go to the island, I want to at least say I saw it. Look at this house. It's like buried in the sand. It's crazy. Alright, almost to the end of the road. beach walk. But I think we saw it over there. And try to get a better spot. Well, I turned around and ran back. I think he's going all the way to the end. We'll see how far he gets. That's Tuckernuck out there. I'll get a better video. So this wraps around and ends there, right there. But out there is Tuckernuck. I know, not a lot of people care, but I want a picture of it.
Maritime house on the alcove, and Tuckernuck is way back there. It's that second body behind the house. Found that.
Nothing but cake. Triple threat Reese's Oreo. And this says what? Orange? Orange color trademarks are used under license. Okay, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. So here is cake by the ocean. Cake by the ocean. It's kind of my thing. I like to do it. It drives my kids nuts.
So like,
that's not what it means.
You know what that means, Mom.
There in the middle is the peanut butter layer. Woohoo! It's yummy. All right, this is 76 Main. It is a luxury hotel here on the island, and it is a spot where Ellen has a suite in here, and it has a director's chair from The Perfect Couple, and she signed one of the beams in the suite. So I wish I could go in there, but it's really hard to get it. So, but I just wanted to stop by and see the hotel. Look how beautiful this street is. Just so pretty. This is the brewery on the island called Cisco's. Heard it's a really good time, so we're gonna go get a beer and check it out. He's working. And here's the tent. Here's a Millie's truck. We already ate there. Nantucket Vineyard. I have a mule, and Bill has a bourbon made in what?
It's a sherry cask finish.
Sherry cask finish.
It's their bourbon called Nor'easter. Yanks should stick to what they know.
Lobster.
Yeah.
That's what Bill just tried. All right. Well, here's an update, life update. There's huge storm coming in tomorrow. Weather advisory has already been sent out for tomorrow. So our boat goes out in the morning. So we called the steamship authority and asked him what we should do. And he said, if you've got a flight tomorrow, he goes, if you've got a flight tomorrow, be on the 6:15 boat out of here tonight. Do we have a place to stay? No.
Yeah, he wasn't pussyfooting around about it.
But that ferry leaves in like not that long.
Not in 30 minutes.
Well, yeah, the ferry leaves in 30 minutes, but it's not like we're right here by the ferry. We can organize at the other hotel. We'll have to find another hotel. Anyway, bye Nantucket. I'm so sad. I'm just like throwing stuff. I'm gonna have so many different bags to carry. Oh. If you've got empty stuff, maybe I'll put them in yours. Anyway, so that's where we are. That's what we're doing. And then we've got to walk to the ferry. Oh my God. And we've already paid for this hotel and they have breakfast in the morning and everything. I gotta get all my shells home safe. Oh my God. I don't know what to do. Packety pack pack. All right, we'll see you on the boat. I don't remember if I took a video. Here's our bathroom. I'm so sad. Here's our bedroom. So cute and quaint. We're blowing it out. Nothing in any of these. All right. That was fast packing. Ooh. All right, 10-ish minute turnaround. We are on the path to the ferry in the dark. There's our hotel. Boo. Anyway, I know it's gonna be so bad tomorrow night that I feel like we're not even gonna be able to get out of here till like Saturday night or Sunday if we don't get off now. So, seeing as Bill has to be at work Saturday at noon, we should probably leave. Of course, we could still get stuck in Boston. That could still happen. All right, we're standing at the port, at the ferry place. And there's cars lined up trying to get on a ferry. And I'm around the edge of the building because it's so cold around the corner of the building. And Bill is, I don't know where Bill is. He's wandering around. It's stressful. I mean, it'll be fine once we get on the boat, but then once we get over, we gotta find a place to stay. It's fine, everything's fine. All right, we are on the ferry. Those are puke bags that he just passed out to everybody and said that that's why it smells right here. We couldn't figure out why it smells. I bet somebody puked right around here on the way here. Oh my God. Half a mile walk in the rain. It was so bad. We made it. New hotel room. Now we are going through, I had to find my toiletries, which I had shoved down in a bag of stuff we just bought and put it into his bag. And I was like getting ready to lose my mind because I couldn't find my toiletries anywhere. And I was scared. Anyway, so scared. We are going to shower and get in the bed so that we can get a bus early in the morning to Boston Airport. I hope we make it out tomorrow on time.